Hi, Eric Wilson here, 30-year independent licensed mechanic. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2007 Ford Escape with all-wheel drive. Now, coming in on the left rear tire, you've got about 50% tread on all-season radio, so down a bit, but definitely not out. The left rear shock here, this is dry, very important because it's full of oil. If it was leaking, you'd see it right away. This is the left outer CV boot. Now, this boot is full of grease, and if it was ripped, you'd see it grease all over the place. This is the left inner CV boot, again, full of grease. If it was ripped, you'd see it dripping all over the place. This is important right here because this is where the drive shaft comes out of the diff. If it was going to leak, you'd see oil around here, and that is good and dry. The left spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks. On your brakes, you've got about, I'm going to say, let's see, quite a bit of brake, about 20,000 K left on the rear brakes. Now, coming across to the right rear tire, again, about 50% tread on all-season radio, so definitely got some good tread left to keep you going there. Now, on your left rear shock, you got, your left rear shock, again, full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down there. That's good and dry. Okay, now on this, your right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. Right here, a leak point. If it was going to leak, you see it right there, good and dry. Another leak point would be right here with the differential, because this is where the drive shaft comes into the diff, good and dry. The right spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks. Brakes about 20,000 K left on your brakes there. Down a bit, but definitely not out. So the exhaust, got your spare tire, got a nice little hitch there. So your exhaust is intact, no cracks, no breaks. Yeah, going along here, coming across to the right front tire, about 40% tread, a little less tread on the front than you have on the rear. Down, but definitely not out. The left outer CV boot, the left outer tie rod, good and tight. Critical, because that's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering. That's tight. The left lower ball joint is tight. The left outer CV boot, good and dry. Left inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, bottom of the tranny here, bottom of the motor. If it was leaking, you see it all the way along in here. I'm not seeing any indication of leaks here at all. This is the drive shaft coming out of the rear, so that's good and tight. Now, the right front tire, about 40% tread, a little less tread on the front than you have in the back. On your right outer tie rod, good and dry. Right lower ball joint, your right outer CV boot, your right sway bar link connected from there up to there, intact, doing its job. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. The left CV boot tie rod, there to there, connected, doing its job. I'm not seeing any issues brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise on the front right or left. Now, underneath the car here, very, very clean. I'm not even seeing hardly any surface rust. Yeah, for like a almost 19-year-old vehicle, this thing is extremely clean. Okay, with the motor running, you've got 124,000 K, which is extremely low. No check engine lights that I can see. Yeah, which is good. No cracks in your windshield. Dash looking very, very clean. I'll take you out now. I'm going to take out and show you the condition of the motor. Now, with a shot with the motor running. Very, very smooth. A shot of the exhaust. Very, very clean. Now, one of the first things I always do is I take off the oil cap. I look underneath for any indication of white goo, which would be a mixture of oil and antifreeze. I do not see any indication of that in this at all. In fact, I'm not hearing any indication of issues with this motor. In fact, well, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's only 124,000 K, and these motors are rock solid. I really like them. They'll last you like 300,000-400,000, no trouble at all. So this is my estimation of this vehicle, and it's not too shabby at all for the price they're asking. So, and I'll tell you, I really, really like these Escapes because they are reliable, they're cheap and easy to fix, and they last for a long time. So hopefully this will help make an informed decision. If you have any questions, by all means, feel free to call me.